Okay, let's talk about something that so many entrepreneurs know deep in their bones, that soul-crushing grind of traditional marketing. We're going to break down why, in today's world of AI, that grind isn't just exhausting anymore. It's become completely useless.
You know this scene, right? It's way too early. You're forcing a smile that's literally making your face hurt, choking down some lukewarm coffee and a pastry that's seen better days. It's a feeling so many of us know. The start of another day chasing business in a way that just feels draining before you've even really started.
And yeah, this whole exhausting cycle, it's got a name. It's the grind. You know, that hamster wheel of old-school networking that promises so much, but honestly, usually just delivers burnout. So what does this grind actually look like in real life?
Well, for starters, you've got the rubber chicken circuit. That's your weekly BNI meeting, your lead tip event. You're stuck in a room listening to the exact same 60-second pitches you've heard 40 times before. It's just endless repetition with almost no real payoff.
And then there are the mixers. Ugh. You're at some Chamber of Commerce event, shaking hands, eating cold shrimp, and having the exact same surface-level conversation 30 times in one night. It feels like networking, but is it? It's just a bunch of shallow interactions that almost never go anywhere.
So what do you get for all that effort? What's the big prize? A stack of business cards. But let's be real, they aren't business cards. They're what Edwin Duterte calls paper tombstones. Just little pieces of paper destined to die a quiet death in the back of someone's desk drawer. Forgotten forever.
So you're putting in all this time, all this energy, and for what, really? This is where the whole thing just falls apart. Because despite being everywhere physically, you are completely invisible where it actually matters today. And this is the part that is just so brutal. You're working 60 hours a week, you're a pillar of the South Bay community, but online, the one place your best clients are actually looking for you, you might as well not exist. All that grinding has built you zero digital presence.
It really makes you wonder, right? If they're not at that 7 a.m. networking breakfast, where are they? Where does your ideal high-value client actually go when they have a serious problem they need solved right now?
I'll tell you where they're not. They're not digging through a pile of business cards. It's 10 p.m., they're at home, and they're talking to the new gatekeepers of information, AI. They're using tools like Grok, Gemini, and ChatGPT to find the expert they need instantly.
And look, they're not asking simple questions. They're asking important, high-stakes questions just like this. They want the best, the verifiable expert, the real authority on a specific topic in a specific place, and they expect the AI to deliver that person to them on a silver platter.
And what does that powerful AI say when it's asked to find you? Nothing. Crickets. Silence. Because all that handshaking and card passing has built you absolutely nothing online. To the most important search tools on the planet, you are a complete and total ghost.
Okay, so that's the bad news. But here's the good news. There is a way to fix this. It just means you have to stop playing that old, broken game and start learning the new one. And the new rulebook, the one that AI uses, comes straight from Google. It's called EEAT. See, here's the thing. AI is kind of having a trust crisis. These engines are terrified of looking stupid by recommending generic, garbage content. So to protect themselves, they are desperately, and I mean desperately, looking for signals of real human expertise. They're looking for proof of human.
And that proof of human is measured by EEAT. This is Google's ranking algorithm, and you need to understand this. It is the single most important factor for whether these AI gatekeepers will find you and recommend you to a potential client, period. So what does it stand for? It's really simple. Experience, have you actually done this stuff? Expertise, are you a true master of your subject? Authoritativeness, can other people verify that you're an authority? And finally, trustworthiness. Are you a real, credible person? Your weekly grind builds zero digital proof for any of these.
So, the big question is, how do you build a digital presence that just aces the EEAT test? Well, the solution is to stop thinking about just creating content and start thinking about becoming a machine that generates these signals constantly. You need to become an EEAT engine. Now, the knee-jerk reaction is to think, oh, I'll just shoot a video on my phone. Big mistake. That grainy, echoey, hostage video completely fails the EEA test right out of the gate. It just screams amateur. It's like showing up to a board meeting in your pajamas. The winning strategy demands a professional production that screams expert from the very first frame. And a solution like Voxel Micro Video Labs is designed for exactly this. It's not just a studio you rent. It's an engine, purpose-built from the ground up to create those signals of authority and trust that AI is starving for.
Here's how that partnership breaks down. The studio provides the technical stuff that signals authoritativeness, the professional cameras and lighting, and trustworthiness, the broadcast quality mics and clean audio. All you have to do, you just show up and bring your unique experience and your hard-won expertise. And when you finally make this shift, the reward isn't just about landing more clients. No, it's about something way more valuable. It's about getting your life back from that time vampire of marketing that just doesn't work anymore. The benefits here are just so obvious. Your content becomes your 24/7 salesperson, working for you while you sleep. You start winning that AI search game because you're feeding the machine exactly what it wants. And the best part? Clients find you, they learn from you, and they already trust you before you ever even talk to them. You finally stop the grind. And we can put a number on this. When you replace all that useless networking with a system that actually works, you can get back 10, 20, even 30 hours every single month. Think about that. That's a life-changing amount of time.
So, I guess the only question left is for you. Are you tired of wasting hours on a playbook that's completely broken? Are you ready to work smarter, build a real system, and finally start winning?